Very hard country, very hard men working it. Yeah. They first found this place in 1882. A couple of blokes, prospectors, just walking around the bush, chipping away. Found this place. A few years later they found Broken Hill. Yeah. This is the silver mine, this place. There's a gold mine over this way, a copper mine over that way, and a uranium mine this way. But Broken Hill's a lead mine, lead and zinc mainly. Yeah.
The mining heritage endures to this day. It lingers in the architecture. Humble miners' cottages, clad with corrugated iron, stand alongside colonial hotels. This is a city of iron and brick, of beauty and brutality. Running parallel to the main thoroughfare, Argent Street stands an extraordinary scar upon the earth. Mullock Heap is a century-old mound of mining waste, 100 meters high and kilometers long. It is as central and beloved a part of Broken Hill as any hotel. Atop its rugged back stands an iron sail, a monument to the lives lost to the industry that birthed this town. More than 800 miners have died here over the years. In this city of extremes, of open skies and cramped mine shafts, the mind and the senses are peculiarly stimulated. So it's no surprise that Broken Hill is home to a flourishing art scene. Story poles, standing proud in the main street, bridge modern art with 50,000 years of indigenous culture. The last drop is a tribute to tributaries, a reminder of just how precious water is in this thirsty land. And this sculpted canoe fuses red river gum and copper. The hands of a settler and an indigenous figure are entwined, but their faces turned away. And then there is the big picture, the world's largest acrylic painting. Peter Ando Anderson used 3,000 tons of paint to portray 20,000 trees, 3,000 clouds, and 100,000 salt bushes. The outback goes on forever. Broken Hill is far from everything. It's dry, it's harsh. So why do people come here? And what makes them stay?
Yeah, I don't know, basically born and bred. Live here with mum and dad.
That community togetherness, that unity that kind of always brings us together.
We had a huge influx of migrants post both wars, and they're the people that contributed greatly to this wonderful city as far as all of our infrastructure. They were members of a community that fought like the devil for everything that they needed in this city.
I was born in Manchester in England, and I came here when I was 15. But I just love this country, it's brilliant. Freedom, you know, and space. Yeah, nothing better.
Silverton, just outside Broken Hill, has a reputation for creativity. It was here that George Miller made Max mad. And that crazy spirit endures in its kooky art galleries, dotted between tiny churches and a hotel that features its own resident donkeys.
Is really the heart of this place.
Yes, it definitely is, yeah. It's like a waterhole in the outback, in the bush, yes.
But everything here begins and ends with mining. The town of White Cliffs boasts the oldest commercial opal field in Australia. Each of these thousands of mounds is a mine shaft, descending into the earth in pursuit of the perfect opal.
Well, I've just exposed something down here. Magpie's an Australian bird, black and white. So this is There it is there, a bit of magpie potch.
There are homes here beneath the earth, and a few above it as well. Nothing is thrown away. Every piece of scrap or junk is a potential lifesaver, a means to repair and rebuild the machines which here sustain life. It's not for the faint-hearted.
Oh, it's purely hit and miss. It's chancy. You might find some and you might not. Probably 20% find enough to keep going, and then the rest of them struggle. Living in a dugout is not too bad in the summertime, but if you're not living in a dugout, it can get a bit rough, so you need to try to find a cooler place or just go south where it is cooler.
Yeah.